Oop. Did it not get my Oh, it doesn't update. At least I think that's why. Hold on a second, let me double check. Yep, there they are. Cool. Yes, I know that you exist. Anyway, let's get into it, because we've got stuff to do. Important stuff to do. Very important stuff to do. And it's not just loving this little cat here. There. Now, last time, we dealt with a hunter that was arrogant and then got himself killed, but also there was another one that was lying, saying that they killed the thing. We dealt with a ice area, I believe. There was a dragon. Not sure. I don't remember how much of this was true and how much of it is not true. Let's have a look at our journal. Can't do this one. Can't do this one. Can't do this one. Don't know where this one is. Don't know where this one is. Cat. Don't want to do that one yet. Don't want to do this one yet. Don't want to do this one yet. We can do these ones, though. Well, we can't do this one. But we can do this. I don't really want to do this one. Because I know I have to fight him, and I don't think I'm strong enough yet. Oh, put it in slow mode accidentally. Need to move over to here. Oh yeah, I have, like, every problem known to man. But, like, I'm not the main damage dealer, so that should be fine. I like how it she sort of blends into the scenery, my cat. By the way, this is Safi. If I haven't already mentioned that. She is a very, very cute cat. And I love her dearly. But she is quite... What's the word? Clingy. When she knows that if she is clingy, she can get more strokes. And she also knows if I'm not giving her the strokes, that she can just push her head against something, whether it's me or it's the microphone. And in the process, I will realize that she wants something and then help her. What is that? That was the rain, but it was glitching? Right, let's go talk to a bunch of gods. How do I talk to the gods? Right, pray to the gods. There's a bunch of stuff in here. None of them is about praying. Oh. That feels relevant.
Magnificent.
Liam, Morganard, and Skane, Wormgood. Who are these two? What's this? There's only 4 here. There's Galwain, Hylia, Bereth, Rhymegard? Okay, well... What do these do? Look at the hunt. Probably relating to... Put them in your inventory. Look at the hunt's probably related to that. That one's actually just the one I want. And that. Let's have a read of these. When my students ask me to be told the way of going, I tell them they have already failed. Does one ask a deer to present itself as dinner? Of course not. One must outwit, outmaneuver, and overpower the deer if one dreams of venison. So it is with the seeker god. To ask a question is weakness, and idle indecision. To seek answers is to understand. To become one with Galwain. Survival begins with strength from within, but I only strike my students when they ask for the second stupid question. But all of us begin young and weak. It is a point fact, and not one of shame. An essential tenet to Galwain's teachings. Perseverance and cleverness are prized by Galwain above brute force, a fact my young pups often forget. It is right and proper that the strong lead the weak, and it is equally proper that the strong be continually tested until the balance changes. Galwain celebrates the strength of the victor and the prowess of the well-fed predator, but above all, the clever hound celebrates the transformative nature of strength. Galwain's greatest desire for us is that prey becomes predator, mewing babes become strong hunters, and the lost find their own enlightenment. This philosophy is best exemplified by the rites of the Anamath of Glanfath. When one of the Glanfathian spiritual leaders is old and nearing death, it is customary to enter the woods and confront Galwain's herald. The seeker god finds that Anamath's life, deeds, and soul worthy. The ward is a quick death, and his soul joins Galwain's pack. If deemed unworthy, Anamath is killed, his soul forced to find its way to the next life, and his memories erased from the records of the tribe. Survival begins with strength from within, and a weak leader endangers the whole pack. This is Galwain at his purest. Even at the end of one's life, one must struggle for worthiness, for greatness, just as one struggles every day to feed his pack. The seeker god is easy to understand if one actively engages in the quest for knowledge, but his secrets are self-oslidying to those who merely ask. Desiring knowledge without the requisite hunt, my own flesh and blood once asked me, "Will learning to hunt please Galwain?" I told him yes, but added, "Galwain would prefer that you hunt to learn." My mother lived every note of life's song. Bringing me into the world was her last verse. For this my father scorned me, abandoned me, and for this very same fact my town's midwife, an adherent to Hylia, raised me as her own. When I came of age, I learned that Hylia visits us on the screams of women in childbirth, and when a woman dies giving life to her child, her soul is carried away and reborn as an avian attendant of Hylia's core. Through the miracle of the Queen of Birds, my mother has been with me, watching over me my whole life. I wear the fetish charms of the cloud singer. The bird I dreamt my mother became. My feathery trinkets look gaudy and unbecoming, but it is a signifier to women in need that I am a trained midwife, blessed by Hylia, and living every note of life's song. The Queen of Bird wills us to shepherd new life into the world, and not as the other gods so often desire to end it. A follower of Margren once mocked my faith, saying I worshipped paintbrushes and birds, piddling things beneath the gods. I do not resent the other gods, and the brutal necessity they must observe, but it is not language. But is not language, love, the arts, and creativity that which separates us from simple beasts? Hylia allows us to rise above our savagery, feral selves. I often amused that upon seeing our holy avian visitors, frequently ask, "This is nice, but where is the real temple of Hylia?" Perhaps they think hallowed grounds require oppressive stonework and ceilings that hide the sky. They do not realize the Bird Queen stands not on ceremony. She makes herself manifest in the music of birds and in the beauty of the winter's open sky. Hylia prefers the worship of 2 children singing over 1,000 petitioners, silently praying for victory. Let me do that one again. Hylia prefers the worship of 2 children singing over 1,000 petitioners silently praying for victory. The Sky Mother asks so little of us, and yet so much. We are charged to live every note of life's song. It surprises me how many fail to embrace this divine calling. That's really cool. I kind of like Hylia. Do you remember your first deliverance when you were strangled your first wrongdoer? Do you see the moment when life becomes death? Could you see the instance where your victim realizes that Woedica forgets nothing? When Woedica takes back her throne, will you face her with pride, knowing you have held to your own oaths? Or will you be amongst the word breakers? Woedica teaches vengeance and memory, and while she is in exile, we must be her eyes and ears, and let no injustice slip from the record. We must be clenched fist that silences the lying breath. When Woedica takes back her throne, all of the injustices that have slipped through the cracks of history will be righted. The villains hiding in plain sight amongst the innocent will feel the burned queen's choking grasp. Pray that you live to see the day when you will join our queen in the cleansing of the wicked. But know, my sisters, that we must be ready to see the end of our days without the return of our queen. For she will take back her throne, but it may be our daughters that serve the restored court. We must continue to live as we always lived, hated by the other faiths, even though we place justice above our own well-being. At least the Empire Adir still holds our creed in proper esteem. It is a proper sign of respect that, by imperial customs, our clergy must oversee a contract for it to be legally binding. For who else understands the value of remembering one's oaths than a Woedican's faithful? And let us not count our current blessings, for we still enjoy the support of the Paladins' Order of the Steel Garrote. They too understand that society is built and broken by oaths and rules of its people. When Woedica takes back her throne, my family will know that I was right to commit my life to the exiled queen. When Woedica takes back her throne, the Strangler will stop being a story told to frighten our daughters, but a hero woven into parables that teach our children justice. When Woedica takes back her throne, she will bring her flawless memory with her. Every transgression, every crime, every injustice will be revealed. When Woedica takes back her throne, even gods won't be spared their due retribution. I mean, she also seems quite awesome, but I'm leaning towards Hylia if I have to choose one. I don't know if I have to choose one. I'm kind of just making an assumption. Hold on a second. Put all of this into here. I'm not really sure why it's in here, if I'm being completely honest. Okay, we've got more space now. Let's read these books next. I like reading the books that have cool lore in them. My son, tomorrow I become the effigy. Tomorrow I become Skarn's embodiment of Error. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. For months we met by secret conclave to plot our landlord's demise, all the while working the fields as if our hearts were content. Skarn teaches us to plot with the mind while keeping one's face impassive, inscrutable. Fair fights are for those with armies. The quiet slave is our whetstone our focus. In his worship our cause finds focus, clarity and possibility. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. By the time you read this I will be dead. I pray that Scan does not abandon me for speaking of my plotting, but my son deserves to know how his father died, for I volunteered to be the effigy. Scan will inhabit my body using this old farmer's simple flesh as a puppet of godly rage. I have been shaved and anointed. Tomorrow morning I will be your father in name only, and my manhood will be removed, my nose and ears removed, and my useless mortal eyes will be replaced with flintstones, through which Skarn will must see the world. My son, I am sorry for the lies I have told you these past few seasons, but Skarn demands secrecy. Even your mother knows nothing of my service to the quiet slave. Curse my name if you must, but never weep for me, for I die for the betterment of our community, to smite our lord's corruption from the face of Eora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip, for tomorrow I become the effigy. Now, we saw one of those people before. Dearest brother, or was it sister? May this letter find you in well spirits. A man of thuggish bearing stormed into my library the other day and demanded I help him find a book on the construction of an aquabus. I thought it proper service to Whale to steer this man towards an illuminated manuscript of the subject of wilting toy soldiers and other miniature props. Unamused by my solution, I shrugged and said, "What is the answer? Was an answer without a question." He did not find my spiritual rhetoric helpful or amusing, and so he punched out 2 of my teeth. I trust your summer has been less tumultuous than mine. In more important news, my apprentice claims she saw the eyeless face in a dream the other night. I admit I was so mad with envy that at first I refused to believe her. Whale, forgive me for such a lapse of judgment. She described an enuma of brilliant blue hues, with a featureless face surrounded by a swarm of eyes. No 2 eyes alike. She claims Whale ignored her questions, and she can't recall any specifics of what was said. In fact, my apprentice seems to have forgotten many things since before the visitation. She could not tell me where she grew up, or what she liked to eat. At first I was so envious of her for having seen Whale with her own eyes, but it seems Whale's visit was to conceal, not to illuminate. I pray she endures this test of faith and can look back at this event and feel the joy of mystery. What is an answer without a question? Last week I found the solution was ignorance. But after Whale's visit, I feel a road without length is closer to capturing the riddle. I worry my apprentice will look back at her visit from Whale and feel cheated, robbed of some moment of clarity we all thought we were owed when we first joined. I tried to tell her she was lucky, but she was too young to understand. What's an answer without a question? May I be dead and my soul scattered to the winds before anyone knows for certain. That is also a pretty cool one. I like all of these. They're so cool. How fitting that we know the god of cycles, doorways, mortality, inevitability as Bereth, while the Valians know the very same god as Serono, for if nothing else, Bereth teaches us the duality exists in all things. There is life, there is death, and in death, in life, embrace the duality and you honour Bereth. In the ruins of Glanfeth, Bereth is depicted in the form of 2 semi-skeletal figures, one male, one female. Bewen I Enku and Enku I Benen, literally life in death and death in life in Glanfathen tongues. Male and female, inside and outside, life and death. We often think of Bereth by imagining 2 sides of a coin, or 2 endpoints of a journey. It is said that Bereth has the most petitioners of every god, and this is likely true. Who among us has not prayed for the cycle to hiccup? Who has not in the moment's sadness yelled at Bereth to make an exception for our fallen loved one? Bereth may not rescue our loved ones, but it answers our prayers in his own divine way. Bereth is the god that makes life end in death, and is also the god that makes death end in life. Bereth, Serrano, Bewen, I, Aku, I, Bewen, whichever of the many names you prefer to use, deserves our prayers, for it has given us the promise of life's eternal renewal. Okay, what are these next? Because they're all about gods. 10 years I tilled the fullest leaf. 10 years I told myself that living in St. Waidwin's footsteps would bring me rebirth. Each day I'd pray, if thou art in darkness, he shall bring thy light, and each night would bring the same emptiness. For my decade of living as a simple dye farmer, all I have to show for it is a great deal of burnt purple clothing. The Orthis has not spoken to us since he appeared as St. Waidwin. It was my hope the Orthis would claim me as his next vessel, but alas, the child of light remains silent. Every day I practice the ritual of banishing the shadows of the unfaithful, and every day I work my fields in solitude, without sign of Arthas returning. If thou art in darkness, he shall bring thy light. But how long must I remain in the long night of abandonment? Is this my punishment for keeping my faith a secret? Is the Orthis hiding from me until I shout my reverence for all to hear? Surely! He must know that the dear Woodians now hate him and his followers. My countrymen are quick to blame all that was terrible in the Saints' War, and those of us still faithful to him, should they not be angry at Rakaran's soldiers? Did the dear Woodians not realize that to dismiss the god of rebirth and redemption is to prevent all hope of healing? As I pen these words, I know that I must continue to till the dye leaf. I will awake each day with hope. If thou art in darkness, he shall bring me light. Each day I will pray that the dawn stars visit me, just as they visited St. Waidwin in his field of Vorlus. Will they come to me as they came to St. Waidwin? As a man and two women, luminous and perfect? I am told they come to presage new times. I am told many things, and I struggle to find the faith to believe it all. And yet each morning the sun rises in the eastern sky, and each morning Arthas illuminates my simple plot of land, casting away the shadow of the unfaithful in his golden gaze. I thank thee, Eothis, for all the springs I've had, and all that which will come. I am in darkness. Please bring me light. So that's the one that fought a war and died, I guess. Well, we're not going to talk to him. Sing, O ocean waves, O Ondu's sorrow, of her unrequited love for the unattainable moon. Sing of the ocean's sorrow, so that we may forget our own. Each day the tides reenact Ondu's longing for the great moon. The waters reach out at high tide, yearning for the heavenly body, only to slump into low tide when the moon proves unattainable. You asked me once why I loved Ondu so dearly, how I could go from a life on dry land to being a devotee to the goddess of oceans. I sing of the ocean's sorrow so that I may forget my own. It is Ondu's message that speaks to my heart. I have devoted my life to helping others discard painful memories, for that is the gift Ondu gave me. When I lost my young daughter, my wife and I were inconsolable until a gift-bearer offered to take my toddler's toys and cast them into the deepest waters. Truth be told, I and other gift-bearers I know have never spoken to Ondu. She is largely silent, and when she does speak, she uses floods and tidal waves instead of words. But we sing of the ocean's sorrow so that many may forget theirs. Ondu's story, the story of desire unanswered, actually matters to people like you and me. Margarin cannot steer you to victory over sadness. Alia cannot force joy down a crying throat. Only Ondu can give us strength to preserve when life seems without worth. And that is the answer to your question regarding why I love my goddess so dearly. Okay. I'm not sure if I'll go with that one. The enigmatic god of cold. Young students are often confused by Bereth and Rheimgard's seemingly overlapping roles in holding dominion over death. Bereth oversees the cycle of life and death and rebirth. Rheimgard oversees the cold, destructive act of death itself. Difference is often difficult for novices to appreciate until they've lost a loved one and endured the absence for a time. It is Bereth that determines determines we will be reborn just as certainly as we will die. But Raimagand is the executioner's axe. Raimagand shows us that all life ends in stillness. And he'd only show them the symbol of Raimagand, the bone-white Uruk skull found carved within the most ancient of Egrithian ruins. It is the symbol of death and doom in every culture. Any child with 4 winters on his under his belt needs no introduction to the ancient symbol. Raimagand embodies not just death, but all manifestations of collapse, be they famine, plague, or simply bad luck. Raimagand is a primal god, silent and inscrutable as death itself. He makes himself known with his passing, not by proclamations. There are innumerable stories of the god's terrifying passage through the lands of Eora. When the beasts of winter stir, bitter winds and beastly howls follow the creature's every move. Whenever the beasts plant a hoof, all life withers into dust. The faithful of Raimagand insist that even another god's life can end in stillness. They claim the other gods must flee from the beasts of winter's mastery over death. But we know not if this boast holds true. Though the beast of winter is shrouded in snowy clouds, those who've seen the shaggy white monster claim that the souls of the fallen can be seen clinging, or perhaps frozen to the beast's fur. The dwarves of the Boreal South have numerous stories that tell of similar plot. A brash hero seeks out the beast of winter to rescue the souls trapped in its fur. These tales never end well, but even if the hero saves his beloved soul, the hero dies in the process. But it's not a proper tale of Raimagand unless the hero's life ends in stillness. Okay. I think I'm going to go with Hylia first. She seems nice. I like her. The shrine before a bright constellation. Its stars forming the oval shape of an egg. A pair of wings sprout from the egg. Yeah, I'll pray to her. Now, which one of these is right? All things can be reforged. Probably not. Live every note of life's song. Probably that one. Your words seem to ring in the air. Your voice renders melodic and lilting by some unseen art. You kneel. While you pray, you feel the space around you, your body shift and melt, and you find yourself in a vision of a mountaintop temple. Yet you see neither worshippers nor a dragon, but a tree. Its limbs wrapped around the perimeter of the temple, tapering into twigs and branches of all sizes. They seem too long and too numerous to be held by a meagre trunk, but they seem to hold steady in the breeze. A single sparrow lands on the nearest branch. It watches you. I seek an audience with Hylia. Whistles at a bird. You whistle the first tune that pops into your head. The sparrow blinks its beady eyes and hops closer to you, atop along the branch. It bobs its tiny head and opens its beak, and the rich, trilling melody that spills forth is the song of a chorus of birds. A massive flock descends with a thundering of wings and whooping, squeaking, chirping calls. They fill the grove of the tree by the thousands, birds of every shape, size, colour, nestling next to one another. To be honest, I can't really stand birds. A breeze ripples through the air, the limbs sway, creaking with a strange, gentle rhythm. A few hundred of the birds flicked from their branches, forming into a brilliant, variegated flock in front of the tree. As they meet and swim in unison, you catch a glimpse of someone looking back at you, cloaked by the flurry of feathers. Watcher, I believe we stand in the legendary court of birds. I feel a presence, warmth, and hope.
You journeyed to my temple and found the dragon. Yet instead of driving it off, you allowed it to stay. The songs of my faithful will never again fill the nest. And the beast and her young will slaughter many to feed their hunger.
Dragons, like your birds, are creatures of the sky. Every life bears a cost.
Yes, and each should create wonders of commensurate value. What does a dragon create?
What is the right answer to give a Hylia? She is the god of... I'm gonna look it up because I'm scared. Hylia dragon question Pillars of Eternity. Let me... Can I... What? Hold on a second. Huh. It doesn't really... It's kind of hard to find. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't say what I was going to say. Beauty. Great and powerful and colourful. They are a marvel to behold.
Their might inspires countless, and the span of their wings fills canvases across Aora. And you are one whose soul is filled with the same passionate energy. Indeed, you are the right person to end this tragedy.
I came for your aid. I need to get to the Sun Shadow.
Yes, but not only to stop Theos, to undo the tragedy he has wrought.
Oh, you mean the Wadrin's legacy? There is a way? Watcher, there is hope yet? Birds all over the trees began to chirp and sing, and in the rise and fall of the voices Hylia speaks. Theos acts, but is moved by another. The exiled queen whispers in his ear, urges him to rob the living and the unborn of their souls for her benefit, and he has obeyed. She will consume them, grow powerful while thousands empty children are born, but there is time to reverse this tragedy. How can I return things the way they were? The bird suddenly falls silent, watching you. Guide the trapped souls back to their bodies that were stolen from, hollow-born children whose eyes have never seen the sun. After long years, let the wounds be healed, their tears dried. You can restore them, give them families hymns of joy after years of lament. Peace and restoration gives purpose to suffering. There is no meaning, no redemption in pain that does not lead to fulfillment. Symmetry demands that great rejoicing follow suffering such as this. I'm not sure if it's possible to truly undo the harm that Theos has caused. Thank you, Hylia. I will continue to the sun's shadow.
When you reach the burial isle, you will find souls there that I have granted reprieve for their sins. I give these to you, for only they can bear you to safety on your journey down. And when you face Theos and the rotting fruits of his endeavors, remember the conversation we have had. In that moment, you will have power rivaling a god's. And after it, you will live in the world that you have chosen. Choose Restoration, Watcher. Return the souls to the bodies they were stolen from. Swear to me that you will do this, and I shall give you power to make even Woodica quake. I can be merciful and terrible, Watcher.
Great wings dark against the sun unfold behind the tree, casting a blinding shadow over the temple for the briefest of moments. Watcher, this is our hope I have held to, that the children of the Deerwood might be restored, their families healed. Let us bring Hylia's restoration to this country. I will swear to return the souls to the whole Hollowborn children of the Deerwood. And I shall remember. The dark wind snaps shut, and the tiny sparrow flits to your shoulder. It tilts its head and opens tilts its head back and opens its beak, and the song that spills forth is like nothing you've ever heard. Melodies at once mournful and beautiful entrance you. The world becomes a place of pure colour and sound. Each perfect moment follows the next line, next like the lines of a poem or the bar of a song.
Wait, I'm not done with you.
Wait, I'm not done with you. Who is this that speaks in anger? Please forgive Palgia's baldness, Hylia. Passion is but another side of my nature. There's nothing to forgive.
It's not often that any of our kind get the chance to speak to their... What should I call you? My mother? Father? Those words seem to fall short and yet be too generous, given our history.
The bird cocks their head, craning and twisting their neck to look at one another. You are angry with me.
What did you expect? Should I be happy? To be like this? To live like this? What kind of creator does this to her creation and abandons it in a world this cruel?
And I should have plucked you from your home, wrapped you in my wings, and brought you to the nest like this one? Some tranquil and harmonious place far from the war chants and battle dances you love so well? Tell me what you want.
All I've ever wanted from any of your kind is to take some responsibility. Any responsibility for what you've done. To us. To every one of the children you've abandoned.
The bird flaps its wings, rising from the branches. You are a song of ferocity, and one I love well. I hear your fervour and rage, and it is music. Your prowess and valour leave a trail like a tapestry upon the world. I would not dampen your song, even with the comfort of my wings.
What does that mean? Come back here!
I'm sorry you didn't get the answers you were looking for. You deserve better.
We all deserve better.
Okay, do I talk to the other gods? Do I talk to the other ones? I mean, I've already earned... Cool. I'm gonna leave. I mean, it doesn't seem like I'm needed.
I've traveled
Stop
thousands
right
of
there.
miles on Valiant trading ships, but never seen the shores of Nasidak.
You're in the wrong city, Inquisitor. You think you...
Think you wouldn't be recognized here in your old home? I've seen your trials with my own eyes.
Okay. I've seen your light pyres with good people tied to them. People I'd known many a year. He seizes you by the throat, and your airways tighten. Whether real or imagined, you cannot tell. They deserve your confession. He raises the point of his sword, holding it a hair's breadth from your eye.
Suros, what are you doing?
Startled, the soldier releases you immediately and turns to face the speaker. A woman in plain wool tunic, fully a head shorter than he, but somehow seeming to tower over him. You have seen this woman's face before, but from afar, bloodied and burned as she lay stretched across an iron wheel. At the moment, it is marked only with concern.
An assassin sent by the Inquisition, my lady, daring to approach our camp.
If she is so poor an assassin as to approach an armed guard in daylight, I should have little to fear. I would hear what this woman has to say. He stares him down until he can no longer face her. He turns away sour-faced and pretends to be suddenly distracted by something far off.
My own sister. Returned home. I never dreamed this day would come.
Screw it, I'm saying just the truth. Grand Inquisitor Theos Ix Achenon dispatched me here to spy on you. Are there things as desperate as that over there? I'd never have known. I hope your next assignment is more stimulating. Listening to my lectures is dull work for a spy. But there are a few things stronger than the bonds of family. I should never have doubted we'd be reunited one day. Whatever your reason, I've missed all these years. Having you here now at a time when I'm surrounded by strangers is a wonderful gift.
I would like for you to stay here in our camp as my guest.
My lady Ivara, I beg of you. This is an Inquisitor. This is a desperate attempt on your life. The only way it can succeed is if you allow it to.
This is a missionary, same as I was. Taught the wrong things as I was. If I can't have faith in one woman's ability to reason once she knows the truth, what hope do we have?
My lady, she admits being a spy.
That should make her less of a threat, wouldn't you agree? I have nothing to hide. All I see here is an opportunity to persuade someone who could help us. We have many former missionaries here. They are our most loyal, our most helpful. Many have died for us. These are not people we should be turning away. And if the Inquisition wants my life, they can have it. But they know as well as I do that my cause will not die with me. Come, we have much to talk about.
I have
What
questions.
do you wish to know? Until we meet.
Well, it has taken 5 years, but Itomak never wants to ask for directions.
Perhaps you should take over as navigator in the future.
Like I
What's
always
happening?
say, blame it on the fox.
Okay, we didn't lose that much that time. Wait, are we done? No, that's still got more time. So, missions that we've got left. Can't do the... I could do these ones, but ones that are close, I don't even know where these are. We could do the Endless Path, but I don't really want to do the Endless Path. Did we get a bonus from... She sounded like she blessed me. Is it this? Hand and key? No, I feel like it'd be more... specifically... The Hylia's boon. +1 perception, +1 lore. Not a hugely good thing for me, but not a hugely bad thing for me.
Hey.
I'm gonna see if the Hylian people are, like, chill with me now that I've, talked to their god and the god said it was fine. Hey, I talked to your god. What will you do now? We will continue to worship as we always have. As much as we treasured the nest as a legacy of the builders, it was only a place. We serve the skies above us, and as much now as ever. And who knows, perhaps we shall reach even more of the devotees from here.
Why, she's the goddess of song, art, the sky, and maternity. Perhaps you have even received her blessing in your own endeavors. She's
yes, I have.
Brilliant, speaking to her followers in dreams, inspiration, and birdsong. It is said that she wears a cloak adorned with a feather from every bird known to kith.
No, she normally wears the birds.
She manifests in the flocks themselves.
Aye, and in the screams of childbearing, which I can assure you is not so beauteous a thing.
This is true, which is why midwives are widely considered clergy of Helia, as are many artists and poets. In any case, those of us who follow her feel closest to her splendor in a place where we might share light, song, and a view of the blessed sky.
Cool, I can't tell them that I met their god and the god was fine with me. I'm worried that that's the final quest. Is there like any obvious way of knowing if you're on the final quest? I'm gonna look it up. Pillars of Eternity final quest? Obvious? What spoiler-free if possible triggers the end? In Defiance Bay? Wait, oh, what about Act 3 then? Quest that triggers end of Act 3. They're the final quests. I freaking knew it. Right, we gotta do DLC then. We gotta do DLC. We've done what we needed to do here. We need to go to DLC. Which means making our way back to here.
Better indeed.
If ignored, minus prestige, plus... Send escort? Yeah, you can go with them. Have we finished the building of this place yet? 7 hours. I really hope... I wanted more allies, that's the thing. For this army thing. If we're near the end of the game... Where's the state of the keep? Ah, where to begin? Let's see here. So we've got all these people. And I could hire somebody else. But they're all, except for this boy, they're all similar Some questions. And I have questions about the Torn Banner. Who is Colhaunt? Famed Archmage. Yeah, I think I've heard this.
But he is poorly regarded.
What about those ones? Well armored. Okay. If I talk to Marshall, talk about my army. What's the status of them? It's as good as they're given the circumstances. Any I have available. Okay, that's not useful. What the fuck? Let's take the perception buff. Next, we have return to Radric's Hold and find your challenge. That is the next thing on our list. After we start the completion of... Is there another wall I can build? I've done that one. Okay, we've done all the walls that we need to do. Let's do let's do the botanical garden. Let's go to the hold. Oh, wait. She wants to talk to me. Hold on a second. Let's just do a quick save. Not a quick save, but a save quickly. As you turn to the grieving mother, you find her already at your side. A question rises to the surface of her mind like a bubble from the depths. Yet her eyes are cast down.
There is something I would ask of you, Watcher. A burden I would relieve. Yet even the asking is a burden of another kind.
Ask anything. I will ease your burden as best as I can.
The memories of the birthing bell. The Hollowborn, the mothers, even knowing that my actions were righteous, necessary, their memory haunts me. I see reflections of the lives I could not save wherever we travel, and when I lie down to sleep, the dreams of empty children and blind eyes are more vivid still.
I just realised something. Give me a second. I haven't changed this from 9 Kings to Pillars. Okay, sorry about that.
Please, Watcher. I tried once to forget, and yet echoes still tormented my soul. But if you were to cleanse my soul of the memory, I could at last be free of it. Will you grant me this?
How will this affect you? Will you even be the same person?
I will be the same, only free of the memory. My allegiance, my skill, these will still be dedicated to our cause. To your aid.
No. This memory is both a penance and a lesson. She stiffens as if struck. At last her shoulders slump as she looks back to you.
But these memories, the pain, anger, brokenness, how am I to continue when these thoughts fill my mind?
Pain you remember was felt even more keenly by those you would forget. Do not dishonor them. As part of who you are, changing your memories will change you. The pain you remember was felt even more keenly by those you would forget. Do not dishonor them. Ooh, it's either of these. I think I'm going to go with this one.
This is a difficult truth, but truth nonetheless. I thank you for your aid, Watcher. Even if it is difficult to bear.
Good. She sort of agreed with me. Radric's Hold. Let's go see how he is. Let's see if he beats me up. probably going to beat me up. He's probably pretty strong. He's probably been buffed. Leaden Key agents will attack in 6 days. I can get back in 6 days.
Hey.
That's fine. I can get back in 6 days. As you approach the smiling woman at the side of the road, you are struck with a sense of unease. In the distance you can see her skin has a sickly pallid sheen to it, and her eyes are a glassy milk white of a cadaver. Her expression sits oddly on her face, as if requiring great effort to maintain.
How do you do?
Lord Raedric has been expecting you. It is good that you have not refused his challenge. He feared you might prove a coward in the end. I will escort you to him if you wish. Yes, take me to him. Come then, he waits you for you up there. This is a good place to have a cool battle. Oh, he's changed a bit. Is he a wraith? A revenant? An armoured figure strides forth. In place of its eyes, great fire burns, emanating heat and light. In that orange glow, you can see that the face beneath has succumbed to rot, the cheeks sunken, the lips pulled back over grey gums and decaying teeth. But it is unmistakably Raedric who stands before you. Look well. Oh.
See what you have made of me. But see too what great Berith has permitted. I am returned, mind and soul, so that I might be avenged upon my enemies.
I have come to meet your challenge, Raedric, and I am glad for it. I have sent servants forth to observe your progress. I feared your soft heart might falter, but you've proven your valor in this, at least. I have
strangled the life from the usurper Kolsh with my own hands. So fell your champion, your great hope.
I was the champion. He was the pawn. What was that creature to be your Thane? A man without resolve, without aim, a leech growing fat upon the veil, senseless to the ravages his vanity inflicted upon his people? Almost sounds as bad as the alternative. I will not allow my
lands to fall into ruin. I will cleanse the scattered god's poison from the blood of my people. I will scour his name from the Dyrwood. Berith has blessed me with its favor, and I will be its sword. There will be no more mercy for the heretic, the thief, the charlatan. All will meet with death.
Then fight me, and we will see who is truly favored by the gods.
Then may the twin god guide my blade. I will cut you cleanly from the earth and send you swiftly into the next life. I promise you that.
Hey.
I'm ready.
Hey.
Ready, Watcher.
Yeah?
Yes?
That's a fireball.
Aye?
Okay, now you. Summon there.
Hey there.
I'm here.
thoughts.
Yeah?
Aye?
Some
What does this do? During the attack, creating two less powerful versions of the effect that jump to nearby enemies. No.
thing here that works.
I'm ready.
Hit him with another one of these.
Curses!
God, none of you were able to knock him over, eh? But are you... You're not healing though, right? No, you're not healing.
Yes?
What else do you have? Hit him with that.
Good shot.
Lava will be on.
I'm ready.
There is no way that this boy can deal with all of my boys.
Yes?
You move to here. Just on the off chance he does an attack like that again.
That's how it's gonna go?
So occasionally you cast a fireball, eh?
I'm ready.
Oh, I should have done sworn enemy. Oh well.
Get a good shot with this.
Lava will be on.
I'm ready.
Just in case he's not dead. Got sworn enemy, yeah.
Aye?
Okay, you're going in. Hit him with the attack.
Exactly what I was going for.
Never mind. But is he actually dead? You gonna resurrect?
Hey.
Wait, what?
Hey.
Okay, so he's got a cool sword, which is not as good as what we have. Is it? It's one-handed. You can have it. This armor, probably better than what you have. But is it better than what you have is a question. Vessel bones. We'll take those as well.
Hey.
Let's have a look at this armor. Got damage reduction. Right, so compared to what you're wearing, you're wearing just basic armor. Oh, well then you're definitely wearing this. What are you wearing? Defiant Constitution. What is that? This one con. This has got more damage reduction. Is probably better. Especially if I can enchant it. Although I don't really want to put a padding on it. Maybe slash proof?
Hey.
But like, hold on a second. I forgot to check. His sword. It's not relevant. Nobody here other than what I've shown uses a sword.
Hey.
Oh, we got a level up from that. I didn't even notice. Your athletics can't go any higher, so survival has to go up. I think 10's maxed. Bonus knockdown seems decent. I do like having more knockdowns. Is there like a focus on armor boy? A passive that the effect is just 10 fortitude. Maybe? What does this do? Not really relevant. I think just having the bonus knockdowns is good. And then you... Oh, you can go past 10. You should probably have like 1 in that. Just so that you get some damage reduction. What's this? Modify faith and conviction. I don't remember what the thing I use is. Oh, that's cool. I like that. We're going with that. That seems fun. You are my survival person, so you'll be fine. Accurate wounding shot. Modify wounding shot to have plus 10 accuracy. Not bad.
Hey there.
Target enemy's intelligence and perception for energy. I'll take borrowed instincts. I'll take the backlash one. Ooh, spells. This is always fun. Bit of an AoE spell. I know, I'm just saying a lot. But I'm trying to figure out what's good. And I don't know. So that's why I go, I mean, like an extra 4th level spell? Sure, let's go with that. What am I making her? I guess she's stealthy? Take borrowed instincts as well. And brutal backlash.
Hey.
Cool. Are they all those lifeless corpses just gonna undo themselves? Like, what was the point of this if that's the end? That's what I don't understand. If the end was just...
What do we have here?
Oh, seriously, what did we find here? I don't... Oh! I mean... Crypts, upper ramparts, keep kitchen. That's the kitchen. Scion. Oh! I don't mind having a Scion on my group. He could fit my final spot. How long is he staying? 4 days. Have I seriously lost 4 days? I should be fine though. But it only takes a day and a bit to get back to my keep. Is the lady still here? No? I guess we just win. Well, it was nice seeing him. I guess.
The stones and the spirits in this place have begun to heal.
I still have an attack coming. Oh, the fellow disappeared. Oh well. Okay, first things first. Stronghold. Manually resolve this. Wait, what happens when I auto resolve? No! Bereth Cleric was killed! If I do this, I go to 19 of this. Is that worth? Yeah, sure. And then we get like... I just want a dude that can hold the line. Yeah, let's get a thug. No, let's get another... Yeah, let's get a thug. This place is starting to look really nice. It's a shame we didn't get that what were they called? They were like a priory scion or something. Bit of the keep. This is fine, this is fine. We still constructing? No, we have enough to actually purchase a different thing. But I don't particularly want any of these things, so I think I'm good. Where's the merchant? A merchant. Show me your wares. And by show me your wares, I of course mean I have a bunch of books. And like, I don't want to throw away exceptionals. But I'll throw away like anything that says fine on it. And let's be honest, I'm never using these either. Anything that doesn't have a blue on it goes. Same with the armor. I need to pay the bills of having this standing army that I've decided to have. And this 3,000 will keep me going for a while. I say this, but like, how much of this is the upkeep on everybody? 90. That's 100, 110, 120, 130, 170, 180, 190. So it's about 200 a day. Oh, and these. Oh god, and there's these as well. About 250 a day. But every day, don't I also get money from owning this place? So that kind of counteracts it, right? Get about 400 a day. Do we want to just do the fight? Or do we want to wait longer? Like, I have this one as well. Stalwart. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Oh wait, is my mic stopped work? My camera stopped working. I think it has. I didn't notice. 1 second. I thought I just looked bad. Oh, what a shame. It did this the other day as well, and I didn't know why. Why is it not working? Okay, I guess I don't have my face for this until I can figure out what's wrong with it. I'm gonna check on the battle on. I know it's a lot of looking it up, but it's how I get entertainment out of this stuff. It says you're not supposed to do it until you've done the DLCs, really. So let's go do the Crag thing. Because, like, people are like, oh, I did it at this level, but it was a bit tough. And I'm like, well...
This place, as beautiful as it can be with the absence of children.
And I was like, yeah, cool. You could do it there, sure. Doesn't mean I can do it, you know? Yeah, I'm fine with this group. Let's go to the Bluffs to then go to the White March. While it's doing this. What's this? Okay. Let me just try and turn on my camera again. Oh! Oh! I'm here! It's working! Hello again. Okay. It was literally the whole turn off again thing again. Wait. Did I save? Let's save.
Stop there. Where do you think you're going? This area is under the control of the Torn Bannermen. Anyone else wanders in, they're not leaving again.
What's going on here?
For starters, I've got orders to put a sword through your gut if you don't turn around and run back home.
You do realize you're talking to the Lady of Caed Nue?
Wait, Cadnua. You mean you're the one everyone's talking about? Saving orphans, fighting off bandits, all that?
Maybe you should take this up with the Crucible Knights.
Look, hang on a second. Let's not get too...
Enough! The commander said no exceptions. I'm not ending up on a pike because this dog has you pissing your trousers.
Dog?
Sorry, milady. I'm sure the commander will take good care of Cadnua for you.
Oh, that's a bit much. Okay, definitely thought that I maybe had a chance to talk to them.
I'm ready.
And not have to deal with this. But, you know what, actually, no. Make that your dude.
Ready, Watcher.
Yeah?
How may I help?
I think we're just going to focus this one for now. Okay, now that everybody's in combat. You will go in there. Oh, he's on our side. That's interesting. How long is he dominated for? Like 4 seconds. Okay.
Hey.
You know what? I like the idea that they had.
I'm ready.
Hey.
I'm ready.
Let's get a good shot at this.
There it is. There's him turning. Oh, just gonna hit him with a quick.
I'm ready.
They're definitely more scary than the other ones. I remember instantly dying last time I did this. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? What? In fact, I think they were regenerating so quickly that I just lost. If I remember correctly.
Ready, Watcher.
I'm ready.
Well, I think about it. I don't think I've gotten that much stronger since then. Detonate. Is this enemies or all people? I think it's all people.
I'm ready.
Oh, they're alive.
I'm ready.
They got a diff. Yeah, they got a debuff.
How may I help?
Use your bonded spell.
Hey.
Knock her over. God, you just don't hold the line, do you? Yeah. Oh, nice, we won against her. I genuinely thought we were gonna lose. We were gonna kill him first. Oh, he's just living. Oh, wait, hold a second.
I'm ready.
Heal yourself. Okay, I didn't catch it fast enough. Okay, bunch of fine stuff.
All right then.
Whoop. Holy damn, that's a lot of enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Lava.
Aye? Hey.
I'm ready.
Go after them. You. Go after them. You.
Ready, Watcher.
Get healed, and also, I guess, deal with them.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Yeah?
What is with this AoE attack
Hey.
that can knock everybody back? How come I don't have that?
Hey.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Lava.
Damn it. Gotta take better care of Ella.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed. Where is that? The Huntress's strength wanes.
Hey.
Everybody is down? Holy damn.
Come on, Pallegina, hang in there.
Load? It seems like you just can't beat all of them? What can I say?
Of course.
Stop there. This area is under the control for starters. Wait, Cadnua. You mean you're the one everyone's talking about? Saving orphans, fight. Look, hang on a
Enough!
Sorry, Malik.
Okay. While they're doing that, we move you to here, we move you to here, we move you to here.
I'm ready.
How may I help?
No, you won't do that yet.
Mm-hmm. Ready, Watcher.
Okay, now you've moved to here.
I'm ready.
Can't get a good shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Wait, how long is he done for? Okay, 20 seconds, that's fine.
Can't get a good shot with this.
This is...
Your thoughts must flow deeply in...
I'm ready.
Deep.
Hey.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey there.
Can I re-up the spell? No, I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you attacking? Not you. Because you're dazed.
My thoughts.
Can't get a good shot with this.
Hey.
Oh, there is an enemy now. Hold on a second. Oh. Did it fail? Kind of feels like it did.
Hey.
Now, where were we?
I'm ready.
Yeah? Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
You heal.
Ready, Watcher.
You heal.
Your thoughts must flow deeply.
You still have a knockover? No, you don't.
I'm ready.
Ready, Watcher.
God, look at the difference between
I'm ready.
me when I'm fighting anybody normally and then me when I'm fighting somebody that's remotely trained.
I'm ready.
Bullseye.
What does this mean? What does this frenzy mean? Does it mean they're invincible until it knocks off?
Hey
That kind of feels like what it's showing it to be.
Hey there.
Burn him. Misses? Try again. There he is.
Sure.
Hey.
Okay, so they die. Minimal problems. Let's do another save here. We've got to make our way through this. And so if this is the way I do it, Approaching. I will send grieving mother. Take the key. Puppet Master. Kill him. No, let's just do that.
Secrets whisper here. I shall listen for them.
Look, has this come back to bite me? Sure. Do I regret it? Nah. Oh, never mind. He's run this way. You know what? I want this drunk on my team. Surely his mind isn't all there at the moment. Ow, that hurts.
Hell's my.
Yes?
What the heck? What is this? How powerful is this boy?
I'm ready.
Damn it! You gotta take better.
Knock him over. Is he dead?
Hey.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey.
Dead on!
Die. I mean, I don't know what I do when they just jump into my backline like that.
Oh. All right then.
Oh, for goodness sake. Okay.
Hey.
Ready, Watcher.
Look like.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yes?
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
How may I help?
I just have to try
Are you dead? You're dead.
something else.
Hey. Hey.
Death comes for you.
You, yeah, just keep repeatedly hitting him with attacks, and you give a heal to your buddies, and you just stand there for a second.
Death comes.
They've got 13 seconds left on theirs. They've got 5 seconds left on theirs. You can go in there.
Ready, Watcher.
You're relatively healed. Oh.
Hey.
Just enough time.
I'm ready.
Aloth! Shit!
Oh, Aloth's down.
He isn't doing the job.
I'm ready.
What's this do? Flanked. Oh.
Hey.
My bows.
Okay, we're doing okay. How much health can this dude have left?
I'm ready.
Oh, he's got frenzy. Never mind. That's why he's doing this much.
Can't get a good shot like this.
Oh, now he's back. Nobody's like properly dead, right?
Hey. Of course.
Okay. Is there a chest over here? There is.
He'll never know I'm here.
That's a lot of money. Can I camp right here? I can! Let's use their own camping supplies to survive. A familiar voice. Wait, half asleep. A tide of deafening whispers assaults you, chirping away at your senses, your mind understanding of itself. The roar is louder with each passing night, their attacks more brazen, less confined to your subconscious. A familiar voice fights its way through the din, calling out to you.
Hey! You gotta stop it with that. Just about punched you to snap you out of it. You were saying things, but they weren't any words I ever heard. You were shaking so hard I thought you'd crack your spine.
Things haven't improved. My mind may be going.
Yeah, so I noticed. I'd have woken you sooner, but I thought it'd be nice for you to be able to close your eyes a bit. Folks don't last long without sleep. You're twitchy these days. Reminds me of Meyerwald more than I'd like. Anything I can do, you just let me know. We're close on this one. Hang on a little longer. We'll get you fixed up.
Thank you, Adair. You really are a dear to me. Also, you're from the Deerwood? That can't be a coincidence.
Be cautious. Be constant.
Be cautious. Be constant. These Torn Banner people are pretty cool. It's a shame they attacked me immediately when they saw me. Because I generally, if you said which one are you going to choose, a mercenary company or an archmage, I would default to mercenary company, if I'm being brutally honest. Especially one that's called the Torn Banner. They sound badass. Okay, this area is completely blocked by mercenaries. As you expect, I guess. You just can't beat them. That's the problem.
Slow and silent.
We have a couple over here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Boop.
I'm ready.
Lay low.
Oh, frick. There's more than I expected. Yeah, you can cast this right there. You can cast mind control on that person.
Yes.
And you can cast mind control over that person.
Hey.
You try and knock this person down. You try and knock this person down. You try and hit this person with a devastating attack. Nope. Okay, I'm hitting this person with a devastating attack. You, let's shoot those people. Okay, they're down. All of you on him. We're all focusing on the enemy. And the enemy is his war mage. Knock him down. Like you. This person's repeatedly attacking you. I don't know what it's with. Yeah, that's an enemy if I ever saw one. How long have they gotten this? Okay.
I'll get the next one.
Every time you get hurt, you know that? We might have timed this actually perfectly. We can just get a clean hit of this on. 0% chance!
So that's how it's gonna go?
Okay. Right.
Hey.
Get him.
Your thoughts must flow.
Okay, right, you move to here. You. Oh, wait, you're dead.
Watcher.
That doesn't revive, that just heals. No, no, let's put you on them. You keep running.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
I'm ready.
Hey there.
You just keep
Your
following
thoughts
her.
must flow deeply indeed.
No idea why.
Hey. Hi?
Is it once per encounter? Yeah.
Can't get a good shot with this.
Oh, you freaking kid. No! Stop going after my boy! By boy, I mean girl!
Love, beyond. Hey. All right. Then.
Why have you stopped moving? Move!
I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
No, move!
Hey. Yes?
What is with this dude? Stop attacking him! It's not made for the fight! How do I taunt? Why is there not a taunt in this game? Right, you move over to here. Thank God. No, I don't want you in combat with him. I just want you close. So that she can just quickly do this on you.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
I mean, they're already vulnerable, that's the thing. They're doing it again! They're doing it again! They're doing it again! No! Move!
How may I help?
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Hey.
Oh, fine. You focus them down.
Something here that works.
That's not very helpful.
Okay, just please do some damage to him.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Lava.
You know what? Start running. Just start running. Everybody on him. Everybody on him.
How may I help?
Your thoughts.
Except for you. Run. Keep running. I don't know what's happening there. They just... Occasionally these dudes, the AI goes, screw it. We're disengaging from everybody and we're just going after this person in particular.
Can't get a good shot with this. My thoughts were dulled.
So this will give my bonus to other people. Why is she just stopped attacking? Go in. No, okay, that's a 0% chance of succeeding, eh? Zero. Okay. Oh wait, that's a 0% chance of being reflected? Ah, you got a wild leech on you.
My thoughts were dulled.
You know what? Switch weapon. No, this is just better. Wait. No, it's not just better. Okay, why are you missing? Okay, you just can't hit.
That's not very helpful.
I really want to just get him dead. He doesn't have regeneration, does he?
Lava.
No. Burn them.
That's not very helpful.
Oh, he's finally down. Oh, thank the Lord. Jesus, these fights are going to be hard, eh?
All right, then. Hey.
But I think we're going to have to call it that. I know, not the best place to end, but we're going to slowly make our way through this. I don't know what level you're supposed to do this, but apparently I've decided to do it now. I'll look up to see if I'm actually underleveled for this. Probably immediately after this, we finish the stream. Hope everybody had a fun time with this. I definitely did, even if there was a lot of back and forth. I just don't want to make a decision that locks me out of a different decision. You know? That's the problem that I've got. And hopefully I haven't done that. But hey, we'll see. I'll see you on Friday for some Guild Wars 2. Monday for whatever we feel like doing. And next Wednesday for more of this. But until then,